Hobbies, I work and I do jujitsu pretty much. I really like the content stuff, so that's also another fun thing for me. I live in Satellite Beach. My burning desire is to become the best man that I can possibly be. Like I'm just like, it's so hard to figure out why am I here? What am I trying to do? I just want to max out my potential as a man. That's what I want to do. Something no one knows about me. This is gross, but when I was young, okay, younger than I remember, like 1 years old, okay, we were on a road trip, and I was sitting in the back, and things started smelling bad, and my parents were like, "What is going on?" We're driving by some like cows and fertilizer, and then they look back and they see me do.
Oh no.
No!
Yeah, I was eating my diaper. That's and then the last thing here, I was younger. The last thing here is my key to success. I think before we talk about that, it's to define success. To define success for me, that is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Meaning you know where you are, you know where you're going, and you're progressively moving in that direction. And so therefore, with that definition, my key for success is desire at the end of the day. If you desire something bad enough, if you truly want something, you will have it. That is my belief. Now for the presentation. Colton Jones, top team moving. Oh, it's going there, but it's not going here. All good. I'll look here. Yeah, you'll notice something about this presentation. Black and white, simple, to the point. Just like moving with top team moving. Moving with top team is not complicated. We simplify things for you. Everything we do aligns with our values. Our core values are the 5 F's. And for me, this is ranked in order of priority. This is for me personally. And this is what I want to instill into our people as well. We put faith first, then family, then friends, then fitness, then finance. Most people will find finances at the top of the list. We're just so consumed with money in our society that we live in today. And money is definitely very important. But my beliefs are that if you take care of those things in order, how I place them, the money will just work out. Top team is a people business. Our movers are the service, essentially. Like the people who are stepping into your home are movers. They are the service. Therefore, our greatest asset is the movers on our trucks. And that's why it's so important to make sure that we value those things. We are developing these people. We invest into our movers. It is not our leadership's job to boss the movers around, but rather to set them up for success. Most people, you've been in some sort of job and you've had a boss, someone who just bosses you around. That's not the way that top team approaches, our business and our leadership. I am the leadership right now, and we'll get more leadership in the future. But that's what we're going to be built on. Is we're not bossing people around. We're setting them up for success. If the movers believe that we care about them, we will care. They will then care more about delivering high service standards to you, who they're moving. And here are our service standards. This could be like a 3-hour TED Talk because I've spent so much time thinking about this and what is important, what is valuable to our clients who use us for moving. Safety comes first, always. I mean, you could screw up on pretty much everything else. I have this talk where okay, you could show up to the home, messy truck, you're late, you smell bad, you don't speak English. But if you get the move done safely, good. People are generally happy. But if you do the reverse, you show up super clean, on time, you know how to speak respectfully, yada, 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 but then you break everything, we got to have our priorities here, right? So safety comes first, and then professionalism, then communication, then punctuality, then community. And community, I have that defined on a separate place, but that's basically personalizing the experience and letting, really helping people feel that we are a community-oriented business. We are all about our community here on the Space Coast. And I think it's important, whenever you work with a professional, a professional needs to understand your wants and needs, sometimes even more than you do. And I feel like Top Team is able to do that. Moving is such a chaotic time. You have so much on your plate, so much on your mind, that we can just come in and we know it needs to be done. You don't have to worry. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the moving process with Top Team. Who's Top Team moving for? Okay, number one is for people who value their home and belongings, their time, their energy, and their health more than they value the money it costs to move. Pretty simple. Number two, older folks who literally cannot move furniture and boxes themselves, and they don't want to bother friends and family, or they don't have friends and family who they can bother. Yeah. And then number three, and this is what I'm really pushing for as of the past year, and we're gonna double down on it, is Top Team is for professionals who want to bring a quality mover into their process. And our top two that I'm pushing for right now are realtors and assisted living facilities. Trigger events. What might happen that would cause someone to need a mover? Very hard to read here. I have to be close. They were planning on moving themselves but got injured or busy. That happens. They were planning on bringing some buddies out to move, but the buddies bailed because ain't nobody trying to help you move your heavy blank blank all blank day for some pizza and some beer. Number three, you're in the middle of the move by yourself and you're giving up. LOL. Put the LOL. We get these calls every week. And those are some funny ones. But then there's some more trigger events here. Very long list. There's, I purposely made it so long and hard to read just because, there are so many different things that could cause someone to move. And this is the point. This is 50 right here, all generated by my good friend ChatGPT. And the top ones are, you're buying a home, selling a home. That's like the most common one. So that's a good trigger event. If you know anyone who's doing that, send them to us with the boxes. And then I think it's also important to know who's talking to the people who are moving. These are people that I want to get introduced to. Real estate agents, property managers, mortgage, home inspectors, title companies, estate planning, home organizers, storage facilities, interior designers, and so on. One thing that was cool was the chiropractors and physical therapists. I hadn't really thought of that too much, but they may be good to suggest a mover. I know they are in some other BNI groups as well. So how should you sell Top Team? This is important to know. Don't sell Top Team. Okay. Just offer your friends, family, and business associates and customers 20 free boxes. And here's what I have right here. This is what 20 free boxes look like. It can fit a lot of stuff, believe it or not. And they actually come in these bundles here. So whenever we drop them off to your door, that's what it comes in. Okay. Very, very easy. That way you're not just like, overwhelmed with a bunch of loose boxes. You can throw it in a closet in the meantime or something. Yeah, I said 23 boxes, for sure. For sure. Now our goal to grow Top Team is to build strong business partnerships with our clients. And this is something that I've come to really understand just being in business. The people we move, they are not our clients. They are our customers, okay? There's a difference between clients and customers. Moving in its nature is a one and done service. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. I've tried my best. I want to create raving fans where the people that we move, they just tell everybody. And that comes, right? But for the most part, moving is boring. Just do a good job and get it done. But if we partner with the right professionals to become a part of their process and continue to do work that is worthy of referrals, that is how Top Team grows. Top Team needs to be a part of the process for these people that I have mentioned. And then the Top Team vision, we want to show love to our crew, our customers, our clients, and our community. Presentation done. Almost made it with that.
It was good. It was great. All right. Now that we know more about what Colton does, let's do our best to try and bring him a referral. next week, 23 boxes. They're also new boxes. They're also new boxes, was something that a friend of mine asked. She was like, well, are they like the old